Good evening. This is your USA weather update for Monday, June 1st, 2026, the start of meteorological summer here for us in the Northern Hemisphere. And here are your top three weather headlines. We are watching the chance for some severe weather in the central and northern plains with a slight risk of severe weather Monday and Tuesday for these areas. And we also have the potential for flash flooding in southwest Texas on Tuesday and Wednesday. Slight risk of 2 out of 4 for both days. And then we're seeing the chance for a big warm up in the plains this weekend with the potential for 90s to return. So, looking at our current watch warning and advisory map, things are pretty quiet. Not really too much to talk about. We do have a few stray severe thunderstorm warnings across the country with a few pop up thunderstorms, but overall, I don't really think it's too much to worry about. Remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Otherwise, the weather map looks pretty empty. But if we look at the severe weather threat, which is number one on our headlines, here is your severe weather threat for Monday, and you can see that we have a big slight risk level 2 out of 5 there for the West Central Plains, surrounded by a larger area of marginal risk level 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. Main threat is going to be damaging winds and large hail with the potential for significant hail up in northeast Colorado and southwest Nebraska. Wind threat will also be there, and a very low tornado threat for northeast Colorado, western Nebraska, and western Kansas. And then as we go into Wednesday, we have a slight risk of severe weather for the northern plains, level 2 out of 5, surrounded by a larger area of marginal risk, level 1 out of 5 there on the severe weather scale. Then moving on to the flash flooding threat, starting things off on Tuesday, we have a slight risk level 2 out of 4 there on the flash flooding scale, surrounded by a larger marginal risk there, level 1 out of 4 for flash flooding for pretty much the western plains, and that will continue throughout the day on Wednesday as well. Also have the chance for some flash flooding there in the southeast on Tuesday as well. Now, looking back into the temperatures, Climate Prediction Center is forecasting a slight chance of extremely hazardous high temperatures from June 8th through the 11th. That is about early next week for the north central part of the United States. And if we look at the computer models here, we can see as we get throughout the weekend, seeing a few 80s and eventually a few 90s for parts of the Central Plains, extending pretty much all the way up into Nebraska there. Meanwhile, the east, though, is going to be seeing temperatures in the 80s. So, yeah, things are going to start to warm back up this weekend, or throughout this week and into this weekend, as we won't be seeing too many troughs here over there, lower 48, which will allow some warm air to move in from the south, from the Gulf, warm, moist air, and into the country, which may also lead to a few chances of some convection, which will lead to a few thunderstorm chances as well. If we compare these temperatures to what they should be for this time of year, we can see that we are expecting quite a big warm up, anomalously high temperatures throughout this weekend and into next week, especially for the north central plains. And then just a quick look at our simulating radar before I leave you off. We can see that we got a few thunderstorm chances across the central plains into the Missouri and Ohio River valleys. But once again, the main severe weather threat is going to be around here for Monday, and then up here for Tuesday, where you can see there's quite a bit of convection there. So once again, remember, when thunder roars, go indoors and pay attention to any severe weather alerts that may get issued. But with that being said, feel free to email me or DM me on social media with any questions or leave a comment down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.